Hello, Leo. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what is coming your way for the month of April. All right, so I already did Aries season readings for all the signs, and Aries season is March 21st to April 19th. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. But your reading was so cute, so amazing. It was all about, your soul tribe, your soulmates, all of them coming in, whether that's like a romantic partnership, family, friends, people that you work with, whatever the case may be. It was a very, very positive energy. So I'm hoping to see that continue into this April reading. But just take what resonates, of course. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to do a 10-card spread for Leo to see what is coming Leo's way for the month of April, please. And thank you. All right, yeah, I just feel like it's like something is just straight to the point. There's no nonsense, no games. I don't know, it just feels like a good, reliable, stable energy. Okay, so let's see. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is about, taking a time out to kind of reflect. I'm noticing these coins on the ground here makes me think it like kind of fell out of his pockets. So I feel like you guys could be maybe just kind of reflecting like what matters to you and what doesn't. And for some of you that may have a lot to do with like material things, whether that's money or certain like items or way of thinking. There's just some things that no longer align for you, or you're seeing things in a different way. I'm noticing his colorful outfit, so you guys could be dressing colorfully like that, or you could just kind of be, kind of doing your own thing, standing out. I just feel like you don't care anymore, which I like. Yeah, endeavor. Okay, so you're definitely standing out for sure. You're kind of lighting up a room, or you have a lot of attention coming to you right now. With endeavor, you could really have your eye on the prize, really focused on something. So maybe you just had to like make some sort of decision, get clear on something, and now it's like full steam ahead. Okay, there's uncertainty. Okay, with the moon card, reflection. Yeah, okay. So I feel like you want to go towards something, but there's a little back and forth. Or there's like a need to reflect, look deeper within the soul, not within ego, before moving ahead. Yeah. Could have to do with a partnership here with the King and the Queen of Swords. But I just feel like it's time to reflect before fully going towards something. Because so you may want to go full force, but I think you're realizing I need a moment to think. Okay, let's see what comes out. Let's see how this is playing out for you. Okay, so there's the present situation. We have the Queen of Pentacles. What's going on in your subconscious, mentally, okay? Emotional desire. What's going on at the heart center, higher self, previously unrealized pattern, where you're complacent, feminine energy, masculine, and root cause. Okay. Yeah, I definitely get this energy of just going very back and forth. I feel like one day you could want one thing and one day it's different, or this could be someone around you. I feel like it could be also a worry of like not wanting to make the wrong decision, not wanting to move too fast. This could be because of things that have happened in the past. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's see what comes through though. Okay, so present situation. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, nurture energy. Okay, so this is definitely either a time for self-care, or you have been doing a lot of self-care, a lot of nurturing on yourself, on others. You could be feeling very generous right now, but I feel like most importantly, there's a need for this energy to be guided towards your own self. Okay, I just get the energy of really wanting something to work or wanting something to blossom. I feel like there could be a need for more gratitude in the present situation because I feel like if you're wanting to nurture something, get it to blossom, you could be having some issues letting the natural flow happen. Okay, this could be feeling the need to force control, you know, and you just need to have trust in the situation. Have fun in the present moment. Nurture what is growing right now, what is feeling good, and don't be in a rush for the journey to go faster or to go to the next destination. Have fun with like the process of it all. See, okay, I'm noticing her dress, okay, and it makes me think of a clown, like a clown's outfit. So I feel like somebody could be really worried about like the way they look, like they don't want to look stupid. So it's like you may want to rush something to confirm that it's not going to end badly, but it's like that is not necessarily the best approach, right? You want to move with more faith and trust. Feel like you know your expectation, the outcome you desire has already happened, it's already done, it's guaranteed. And moving with that energy, you won't feel the need to force, control, rush. I definitely feel like it's a sense of like, take your time. Whether that's with yourself, with a situation outside of you, another person, I don't feel like anything bad is going to happen. I don't feel like there's a need to rush, a need to control. There's a need to pause, to have more faith and trust, to enjoy this moment. Yeah. All right, so what's going on in the subconscious is imagination, okay? So yeah, I definitely feel like you're in your head a lot. Okay, you could be fantasizing about like, well, if I don't do this, then this might happen, or if I do this, then this might happen. Use your imagination to create a life that is good for you, right? Don't use your imagination to worry, to doubt, to fear. That's a waste of energy, and that's manifesting the things you don't want. So allow yourself to use your imagination to create the outcome you do want. And if you find yourself overthinking or daydreaming about something negative, correct your thinking. You're in control of your mind, not the other way around, right? So just kind of take the reins back there. Take your power back. Nothing bad's going to happen. And if anything bad happened in the past, those were all teaching experiences, right? You had to go through those things so you could become the person you are now, so you could be where you are now. So have appreciation for that and don't let it like, don't hold it over your own head. Ooh, I just popped my neck. That was crazy. Okay, so what's going on in the mind? Okay, we have the Sun card. So I like this. I feel like you really are trying to focus on the positive. I feel like you're trying to enjoy the present moment. This is your major arcana, Leo, so you could be really focusing on yourself as well, or just focusing on your happiness. Or you could be trying to like keep a clear mind. Like maybe I'm just overthinking kind of thing. And maybe you're really trying to focus on the positive, focus on what makes you feel good. I also can get the sense, with the Sun, there's clarity. So mentally, you guys could be overthinking because you want clarity. But know that if you want clarity on a situation, either ask directly, and if you can't, then just imagine the positive outcome you want, right? Because you can't always control other things or anything external, right? But you can control how you react. You can control, the energy you put towards something. And I'm telling you now, overthinking, fear, that's not it. So definitely make sure you're focusing on the positive, the happiness. And I feel like you are with the Sun card being here. You know, you're doing your best not to let your dragon get the best of you here. Okay, so the emotional desire being the Tower is very interesting. Okay, so It tells me that you guys have definitely been through a lot of unexpected change, maybe some painful situations where it's almost like you're expecting things to go wrong. And with the sun card being your mind, because the mind can rationalize the emotional desire, I feel like this is something that's good. This is something that's positive. If I focus on the happiness, then I don't have to prepare for the worst. But you're really having to work overtime with that, I feel, because I feel like, why would this be your emotional desire? Towers aren't necessarily always bad, right? Maybe this is like a positive change or unexpected event that comes through. But usually, if it's positive, then it doesn't have to be forced, right? Okay, so I definitely feel like you're worried that something might not be good for you because, again, of your past situations. So it's like you're hoping that this isn't something that's like going to be another lesson, and you're hoping on that by focusing on the positive, but there's still that like little voice in the back of your head that's like, how do I know? You know? And you never know, but that's why you have to move with more trust and faith, you know? That's why you have to put your energy towards the outcome you do want, not the one you're avoiding or trying to avoid. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on at the heart center, influence of the higher self. We have innovation. Okay, so I definitely feel like your higher self is trying to like bring the spark back, bring your spunk back, remind you that you can overcome anything, remind you that you're strong, you've got that lion, you can overcome any obstacle, you know, you don't have to be fearful or have to hold yourself back. And remind yourself like you went through these things before. You got through them before, so you don't have to worry so much. Here, let me let my sister's cat out of the room. One sec. And see, with the cat, everything's gonna be a-okay, Leo. It's just reminding yourself who you are, reminding yourself you can overcome anything, reminding yourself how powerful you are, right? And that's one thing I always tell people is like we go through these things because they're here to teach us. There's going to be a point in your life where you're going to be grateful for the thing you went through. And it's also to remind you how strong you are, right? Like you've been through it before, you can do it again if it came down to it, but it's not because you've learned that lesson. Okay. All right. So, how the revolutionary part of yourself moves, this can also be a destructive pattern. Okay. We have enterprise. So, yeah, it's like you're definitely able to take on a challenge. You're definitely able to keep your eye on the prize, right? This could also be being very quick to move on from things, always ready for the next, the next, the next. And that's kind of makes sense with that nurture card. Allow yourself to be more present and take your time with the situation and not always be ready for the next challenge, the next part of the journey. Okay, because it can also be like an energy of like, you know, always running from something, right? Running from uncomfortable feelings, running from whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's definitely time to just sit with things a little more. Don't always be so ready for like the next challenge, the next lesson. I just get this energy of like it's time to kind of sit down, sit with something for a minute. And I think in that you'll recognize yourself and the benefits of other situations. Because it's not necessarily always about can you get through it, but there's something that is to be taught there. So allow yourself to sit with it, whether it's to appreciate it, appreciating like love and nurture, or appreciating the lesson, Always being on the go, though, doesn't allow that to happen. Okay, so how you rule your kingdom, this can also be how you're complacent. We have temperance. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's like I feel like you are quick to learn lessons, but I feel like now it's the point of recognizing that something is not a lesson. Yeah, it's like I feel like with like enterprise, temperance, and the tower, it's the energy of like, okay, what's the lesson I have to learn now? But with like innovation, the sun, and nurture, it's like there isn't a lesson to learn now. This is a time to enjoy yourself now, you know? And with temperance, that's, peace, balance, harmony, opposing energies coming together. This is being guided, watched over, learning lessons, right? And I feel like you're always on point with that. But now it's time to be on point with just kind of enjoying the present moment, not needing to rush through it all. Kind of slow down and sit with it. Because this isn't a hard lesson. You want to sit with this, whatever this is. This could be a beautiful new relationship. This could be, the emergence of your higher self. Whatever's happening, it's something that you're going to want to slow down and be with. It almost makes me think of like excuse me. When a kid is growing up like a baby and you like want to, sit and enjoy the moments of the baby, learning to talk and walk and all these things because it happens a lot quicker than you think. And that is what is making me think of here. Okay, with judgment here, this is your feminine energy. Okay. This could also be like how you see yourself in the world, and like you see there's like a baby here. So I definitely feel like some of you there could be a baby coming into the world, or you're watching a baby grow up. Could be first time parent possibly. But yeah, you're definitely seeing things in a different light here with judgment and that feminine energy. This is letting go of the preconceived notions. This is recognizing where you've been, where you want to be. I definitely feel like this is a moment of pause, deciding that you want to be in a more positive energy. You don't want to focus on what's the worst that could happen. You don't want to manifest that energy towards you. And you're recognizing that there may have been some things you went through that kind of made you adopt this narrative, but now you recognize you don't have to carry it with you anymore. Yeah, focusing on the positive and sitting with that too. Nice. All right, let's look at the masculine energy. Spiritual aspirations for you is the Fool card. Absolutely. So, yeah, it's like you want a new chapter. You want to let go of the past. You want to move with a new innocence, optimism. You want to have fun with life. And I definitely feel like you guys do, but I feel like you just want to be more present in that energy. The same way you are present in the lessons and the towers and the pain, you want to be present in the love and the nurture and the fun as well. And you recognize that it's just about recognizing that you are in a different energy. You have shifted your mindset. You're not in the tower, you're in the sun. You're in a new chapter. Whoa, just flew that. So you can definitely let go of a lot of things here. So do it. You're there. I love it. All right, so let's talk about the root cause and pattern here, the beginning and ending. Why is this happening? We have the Justice card, Libra energy. And we just had that Libra full moon lunar eclipse on the 25th of March. So that was all about like releasing, letting go. So I could understand how that could definitely impact you. And it could impact your relationships a lot too, just because Libra is about relationships and bringing balance to your partnerships is kind of what that moon was making me think of a bit. But with the Justice card, yeah, it's definitely about bringing balance, I feel like, to the positive and the negative. Not just worrying about the negative, but allowing yourself to focus on the positive and enjoy those moments. Just like I said, as much as you indulged in those towers, indulge in that sun as just as much, if not more. Yeah, I also feel like balancing expectations for some reason. But yeah, that's kind of what I was just saying. Not hoping for the worst, hoping for the best, allowing yourself to do that. All right, let's get a final oracle message for you, Leo, and that'll be that. If this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment. Definitely subscribe. All of that helps the channel grow. I'm always grateful. Love to hear from you guys. And definitely check out your Aries reading, Leo. Very positive, beautiful energy that was going on there. Especially if you guys are like having trouble not worrying about the future. That'll definitely be a reassuring reading for you. All right, so let's see what's going on. Shout out to my friend Kinsey. She's a Leo and she gave me this deck. Okay, so you get 2 cards. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like it. Okay, so both of these crystals are blue. Okay, so that's like your third or your throat chakra. For some, it's the third eye. See, look, a different kind of love. This is you, Leo. And there's like a mask here. Yeah, time to take the mask off. You don't have to be scared. All right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, so we have Be Soft and Listen, Blue Topaz. I like this. Looks very intuitive. You guys could be listening to your intuition or needing to. And I feel like with your intuition is telling you everything's going to be okay. So sometimes when our intuition is so on point, our ego or our wounded self, our shadow self, our fearful self will almost feel like it has to work overtime to show us, no, you need to be scared, you need to be prepared. So tap into your intuition more to kind of combat that overthinking. All right, but Blue Topaz, Be Soft and Listen. Sister to Imperial Topaz, Blue shares the message of abundance, but where Imperial reminds you to savor the world around you, Blue wants you to notice the gifts within you. I love that. We are, all of us, brimming with insight and intuitive knowing. We are far-seeing and empathic. That is, when we allow ourselves to be and don't bury our inner truths under self-doubt. Blue Topaz asks you to open to the richness of your intuition, the way your dreams offer glimmers of possible futures. And your stomach knows when a situation is not quite right. There is richness within, Blue Topaz reminds you. You don't need a teacher or a textbook. You simply need to be soft and listen. I like that. So yeah, some of you guys could be like needing to redirect your attention, right? So maybe paying attention too much to your thoughts, your mind, and pay attention to your gut, your intuition, your soul. Okay, others of you, maybe there is a situation that you know is not right and you're not listening to that. Maybe you're like, well, if I, don't follow through with this, then something bad's going to happen, or I'll be alone forever, or I'll look stupid, whatever, whatever. Listen to your intuition, whichever way it's telling you to go. Only you can confirm or deny that. I don't know. But trust it. All right, we have Lapis Lazuli now. I like this one. Look how fierce. Step up your sovereignty. I think that's how you... Sovereignty? Sovereignty? I don't know. I'm going to say sovereignty, but like, look at that. You are royalty. Okay? Ruler of the jungle. Like it. All right. Sovereignty has always been about relationships. That's funny. That's what I was just talking about with that Libra card. Lapis Lazuli reminded pharaohs and empresses that they ruled in accord with the spiraling heavens and the tunings of time. Lapis will strengthen your spine and help you find your voice, and she expects your actions to match your regal bearing. Absolutely. Remember who you are. Lapis reminds you that no matter who you are a caretaker of yourself, of those around you, and of Earth. You are a sovereign in connection with the realms of spirit. Lapis lazuli will be your rod and your mantle, but only you can find the inner fortitude to rise to the relationship she helps you embody. Ooh, relationships with others, with yourself, with Mother Nature. I like that. This is all about remembering who you are this month, for sure. No more fear, remembering who you are. All right, that's all I have for you today, Leo. Thank you for watching. If this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment, definitely subscribe. All of that helps the channel. If you guys would like a personal reading or you want to check out the other spiritual services I provide, my website is down in the description box below. And I do have a newsletter. I definitely suggest signing up for it. You can sign up on my website. I send it out every few weeks or so. And it's just the different spiritual insights I've gained, the revelations. I also send out coupons and just fun stuff like that. So check it out if you'd like. But this is all I have for you. Thank you for joining me, Leo. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.